Welcome to Metal Rules TV, where the underground meets the playground. I'm Rob with Lesch Nyhan.
Throat, Lesch Nyhan. Jeff Rappaport.
Matt Gibbons.
Throat. Actually, I should put my finger on it and make you throw up. That'd be pretty cool.
It would be fucking great. I'd love to see puke all over this table right now. Oh, I'd love to see it.
I actually got it in your tongue.
Dissect with you.
Was that romantic?
It was very hot.
Yeah.
There was some movement down here.
So in the news, Gigantour is coming around again.
Never heard of that band.
It's a tour.
I know.
It's a tour.
Gigantour. So this year's lineup is Megadeth,
Wait, why would they be on that?
Black Label Society,
Isn't it like their
Yeah, it's Steve
franchise?
Mustaine's thing. Yeah.
Device, which is that new band with the Disturbed dude, Hellyeah, Newsted, and Death Division.
I think it's cool that Newsted did one.
Newsted.
That's pretty nice.
That
Jason
Newsted
Newsted.
does have that new song. I don't know what it's called, but
He's got a new band.
it's
It's
kind of got some flow and it's got a bit of a hook to it. You know, it's kind of commercialized, but you know that's cool.
Yeah.
He's doing his thing, getting back.
Yeah, the way
out
he
there.
got digged by Metallica, he can do whatever he wants. More power to him.
What do you guys think of this lineup?
Yeah.
That's what I was.
Yeah, I'm not a big Black Label guy. Sorry.
Is it the vocal or is it the music or is it
The
everything?
vocal's weird to me, and
Right.
like I just
I have a hard time
Ozzy tries to be Ozzy.
I have a hard time with Zach. He's a phenomenal
Yeah.
musician. Mad respect for the guy. Kills it, slays it on a guitar. The vocal, I have a little hard
I
time.
don't know, like what? Huh? What?
And it's kind of like the same thing over and over
Yeah.
again. Like,
Pretty much.
right?
Boring.
It's pretty accurate, actually. I think.
Right? And Device, I don't care.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
It's like, oh, we're industrial and we're Disturbed. Neither one of them I'm interested
No.
in.
The things.
Hell yeah, I know you like them, but I
I don't like them. I just like the
Oh, you don't
singer.
like them?
I don't. No, I like the singer. That's all. I don't like
Doesn't
Pantera.
matter.
They do
I've
absolutely.
never liked this Pantera. I've always hated Pantera.
Wow, we're getting a lot of negative.
So
I love Pantera.
I know a lot of people do. They love Pantera. For what? though?
Pantera's another group that I kind of, I
Walk.
want to say grew out of.
What do they
but,
say?
like,
What's that song that they do? Walk something.
Oh, there's
Walk,
yeah,
I'm sick of
there's
that.
a lot of
Yeah.
there's a
No,
lot.
but I mean that's like
I liked Pantera a lot in my late teens, early 20s because I was very angry.
Yeah,
But
but
like,
you
it kinda
gotta and again,
goes away from that.
to me, Pantera's not. They're not in my top 10, but like they really helped shape and direct.
Oh yeah,
how
you
metal
can't
went, you know.
downplay their
You,
contribution.
you got
definitely,
you know mad skills to all of those guys, and you know you can't take
They kinda
that
took
away.
the sound from X-Order.
You know,
Yeah.
X-Order, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I really like Pantera, but we're talking about Hellyeah, and I really don't like
Yeah.
Hellyeah.
It's just like
Just because the
it's
drummer is
cool
from
that Vinnie Paul had
Pantera,
a
yeah.
job,
Right,
yeah.
right.
This doesn't do anything for me. And Newsted, that's probably the only thing that I'd be interested in seeing.
Mhm.
Just because it's new and different.
Yeah, and
Totally.
Jason is a super nice guy, super down to earth. Like, you know, he's a man of the people.
Yes.
He loves his metal.
He
you know,
withered the storm of fucking
right.
large.
I wish it was
teams.
just like he was just like playing at a championship bar or Mojo 13, because then I would rather go see
Go
that
check
than
him out,
this.
yeah.
Right, intimate setting.
Yeah. Death Division, if I remember,
What is that? Yeah, I don't even know.
there's members of, like, I forgot to write it down, but they're members of another band that nobody cares about.
Ted Panther?
Or a lot of people. Tit Panther, I think they're members of Tit Panther and Butthole Assassin, I think are
Yes.
some members in that.
And what about Pissgrave? Or
Pissgrave and Coffin Dust.
yeah.
So,
Both from Philly though. They are both from Philly.
is anybody excited about that lineup?
Nah.
I don't even really like seeing Megadeth anymore.
Well, you know how I feel about Megadeth.
You still like seeing them?
Yeah. But
Yeah.
like, I wouldn't sit through all those bands to do it.
I haven't
I've
liked-
seen Hellyeah over the year play with somebody at the Electric Factory, and they were awesome. I don't know who they played with, but they were cool. Just because I like Mudvayne. That's why.
Right, the vocalist.
Yeah.
Um,
That's all. And the guitar player, he plays with them too. They were good.
You know, Megadeth.
I know
Megadeth's
everybody
one of
hates
those
them.
bands that it's part of the soundtrack of my life. You know.
Yeah.
And the new, I only heard one song off their new album, and it's like,
Yeah. What's going on with that?
You know, scratch my head. Oh, again, only one track. It's not the whole thing. Maybe that one particular track they're trying to reach out and present a new product to a different genre, different
Maybe.
category of audience or whatever. But that's not core to me. So that kind of it kind of threw me off a little bit. But you know, if they were going out playing, you know, Killing Is My Business, Peace Sells, you know, so far so
good.
so good. What and you know, rest in peace. You know, that shit
Lost
just
the
rips.
I'll never discount
rips.
what they do.
Right.
I'm just like, they just haven't. It's been so long since they did anything I cared about. Like so
That's
long.
'cause you're kind of a douche, though. Let's be honest.
I am. I'm so douche. I mean,
No, you're right. You're right. I mean, well, there was a whole period there after he had his hand in
Hand
it
thing,
where,
yeah.
where Junior wasn't even in the band, and like to me, that's not
Yeah.
Megadeth. Like that's the Dave Mustaine show, basically.
Right, right.
So yeah, it's most of what they did during that period. It's like whatever, you know.
I mean, the last thing I think what that was. What's the last time?
Cryptic Writings was the last one I remember you saying.
Yep, that's the last time I really
Which
liked.
I now my love too, even though it's not all very metal. Like there's some very metal songs on there, but you know, there's some other kind of weird
Like that-
metal-y kind of ones.
What's that last time? Was it Abomination or something like that?
United
No, the
Abom-
last
no,
one
no,
was
no.
13.
13
Before that.
yeah. United Abominations.
No, Endgame was before that.
Endgame,
United
yeah,
Abominations
yeah,
before
yeah.
that.
Oh, was it?
Was that English?
The one with Chris
Yeah,
Broderick.
yeah. Chris Poland was United.
Chris
Abom-
Broderick. Which is the one with Chris Broderick?
Oh, Chris Broderick's on the
That was
newer
probably
ones.
United
He
Abominations,
rips.
yeah.
He's killer.
Yeah,
guitar
I
player.
remember. I listened to the album and it had to. It was like
It's
it
not
was-
showcasing his talent. I'll
no,
tell you
it was
that.
metal and it was heavy, but it just like I was like, this is pretty good. And then I was like, what happened? Did they just play?
It was.
You know, like I like completely
Yeah.
forgot about it. Like I was like, wait a minute, that sounded really good. I'm like, I don't remember one thing about it. Let me rewind it and play it
it
again.
didn't stick.
That's pretty
Not
good.
much sticks with
What
me
happened?
now. I've heard so much metal in my life, so it's
Yeah.
hard to gauge. You know what I mean? Like,
So I you know,
when I'm in the mood for Megadeth, I reach for like Rust in Peace anyway.
Right,
You know what I
right.
mean?
I think this tour actually sounds really awful. To be honest.
Yeah, I'm not really into it. They might be a good turnout because they got Black Label, which is still
I
popular.
think Device will
Yes.
bring a lot of people because that's the
Black Label has a strong core following for sure. I know a lot of guys that are way into Black Label Society.
Yeah.
And Hellyeah's pretty popular too. And Device has the Disturbed guys, so
The
I don't
singer, Dave.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is not doing it for me.
Nah.
I've actually avoided I see almost on Blabbermouth. There's like a Device story like every other day, and I'm like, I'm not talking about it. I'm not going to talk about it. Stop trying to push it on my throat.
Yes, we're not interested in
I
Device.
actually
so-
like Disturbed. It's weird.
Disturbed's okay for what it is. I mean, it's like
I mean,
radio rock.
when
you
you
know what I
see
mean?
them like live, they're kind of boring. But then again, they're cool because I just like the vocalist. I like
Right.
the way he sings.
Yeah.
Like as a vocalist, I think he's strong.
So are you down with the sickness?
I'm down with the sickness. Yeah.
You better come on and get it down with the sickness.
It is boring, man. But I think he's a good vocalist. You know, anybody that can stab themselves with them big things
You
through
know,
his
best
face
if you got the
is
bald
cool.
head. You need bald head and big gauges.
And he's a Jew. He's a Jew too.
Did I get an invitation?
I love that.
The face, he's just like.
Hear that? He's Jew.
You're a
he
Jew?
needs he is.
Oh.
He needs all that stuff because
Yeah.
he's a Jew.
Jews are selfish.
Jeez.
Stepping out on
I am
the
one.
limb.
I'm allowed to
He's
say
one,
it.
yeah.
I'm allowed to say it. 'Cause
Makes drink a lot.
I get the Jew.
I can say that. I can say that.
I get the Jew pass. He's actually Israeli.
Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the real deal.
He's like he's an OG.
Why? He's
Yeah.
Jewish.
Original.
I mean,
He's the OJ.
Yes, yes,
Original
yes.
Jew.
Original Jew.
Okay.
at least I ain't talking shit.
Hmm?
I know he's a Jew. I mean, I followed Disturbed for a long time.
You know he's a Jew?
No, I mean, it's not like I'm talking shit. Like, I know what he is, you know. I like him.
I see the way you look at me when you say Jew. I don't like it. It's making me uncomfortable. It's making me very uncomfortable.
You want to put him in an oven, don't you?
Oh my God.
You do. I can tell.
That's not right. No.
That's wrong.
No.